Well, hello everybody. This is the recap for our third class for the AR/VR certificate that we're taking here with Destry Hildebrand at Lynn County Regional Building for Kirkwood. This time, again, just crazy interesting. We're just scratching the surface on a lot of this stuff, and honestly, my mind's a little bit blown just because I don't really have a full understanding of everything yet. And I think that will come with just practice. But one thing that happened this time was we were able to spend some more time in our headsets, which are these are the Vive versions. So crazy audio, unbelievable video, hand controls, all kinds of different things. And I was much more comfortable, felt a lot less seasick this time. So the audio visual stimulation is much more, my brain can handle it a lot easier. So the other thing that we did was we created a virtual reality plane. So all these things here on the video or on this computer screen, those are teleport points, so I can use my buttons on my hand controls and jump to those once I start in that world. And we created some things that we could copy and paste it into the virtual reality world that we created. So right now it's just a plane with some cylinders and some simple blocks on it. And I was telling my 13-year-old that I got to code because I thought this was coding. This is all the things that are inside my world at this point. But what I didn't realize was this is what happens once you code, and these are all the things that your computer has to figure out and to make sure that this is what it's displaying. So this isn't code. That's crazy to me because it looks like code, it feels like code. There's some simple navigations, but it's for my simple brain, it's pretty hard to do. Now, this is code. We actually manipulated some code this time to change what our hands looked like and what they did. And there, for each hand, there's about 1,100 lines of code. If you ask me what it means, I might as well be speaking a different language because that's what it is. There's different punctuation marks. Every little action tells the computer to do something else. What that is yet, no idea. So we were able to go in, manipulate some of the code, and change what our hands looked like and what they did. But again, just completely scratching the surface. Very, 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 very basic things right now. But every time I go into the computer and there's a new thing that comes up over here, that means there's another whole subtext of what someone told it to do. So those people that are able to understand that and to read that, again, completely fascinates me because I was only able to create that much, and it was basically copy and pasting. This is the creative side of it. So again, my mind is blown. I wish I could spend an entire day in here just playing around with it and trying to figure out what it all means. In one of the previous projects that I accidentally erased, I created a tree. And you might not think that that's all that interesting, but it was sure interesting to me because I did it without any help from the instructor. I just did it. So again, if you have any questions, my email is dan.felton@kirkwood.edu, and please give me a shout out if you want to know any more about this certificate, or if you want to come see the lab. Pretty cool stuff. So I'll talk to you later.